Meta could be easing up on the way it handles COVID-19 misinformation. The company is considering a proposal to label or demote COVID misinformation instead of removing it altogether. Tuesday, Meta asked its board if the tougher pandemic policies are still warranted. Meta's president of global affairs, Nick Clegg, said the company, quote, remains committed to combating COVID misinformation and providing people with reliable information, unquote. But he also added that it's time that we relook at COVID policies put in place before the pandemic.
And two new studies agree that animals sold at a Wuhan, China market are likely what started the COVID pandemic. Experts do not believe it was linked to a laboratory setting. The studies take different approaches but arrive at the same conclusion. In one, scientists from around the world use mapping tools and social media reports to conduct a spatial and environmental analysis. The other study takes a small approach and seems to determine when the first infections crossed from animals to humans. A co-author of the first study said the studies don't disprove the lab leak theory, but are extremely persuasive, so much so that he changed his mind about the virus origins. To reduce the chances of future pandemics, the researchers are working to determine exactly what animal may have first become infected with COVID and how.
Pop star Shawn Mendes is canceling the rest of his concert tour. It comes week after he postponed the tour for what he called a mental health break. He posted to social media that he wasn't totally mentally prepared for tour life. Mendes said he decided to cancel the tour after talking with an incredible group of health professionals. Mendes performed a number of shows already, but after the original run, he told fans earlier this month that he was taking time off from touring to address his mental health concerns.
And summer may be winding down, but Hollywood has new films headed to theaters in August. Rick Damigella reports.
It's the quiet car. Gotta use your small inside voice in here, son. There's a gun.
Brad Pitt rides the bullet train. The action comedy features Pitt going up against a group of fellow underworld types chasing a mysterious briefcase on a high-speed train bound from Tokyo. The train leaves the station August 5th.
Who wants to play bodies, bodies, bodies?
So how do you play?
An innocent game turns deadly in Bodies, Bodies, Bodies after a group of young people caught in a hurricane during a house party stumble into a real murder. The thriller hits theaters August 12th.
These 3 minutes of life were taken out of the flow of time.
Helena Bonham Carter narrates 3 minutes, a lengthening. The documentary looks at the only film footage of a small Jewish community in 1938 Poland prior to the Holocaust. The film opens in theaters August 19th.
Leave right now. The guy in the gray hoodie is robbing the bank.